Kulo nuwun everybody, balik maning karon nyonge, your solitary dice roller SamAkechi Tawong Jowo in CAIRN. This is the 4th episode of CAIRN, the 4th session, and before we start, there's one thing that I want to rant about, which is in the course of editing this episode, I found out that apparently I made another mistake. Greenwit have 4 armor, but the rule said that a player cannot have more than 3 armors, which made his shield is redundant. So in the course of this episode, I will try to make a natural way for Greenwit to pass his shield to another character, which I think in this case is Borot. Yeah, that's about it. We won't know what will happen in this episode, so yeah, fasten your shield belt and let's get into it. So from the last episode, we found out that the instigator, the someone behind this kidnapping and this goblin infestation could probably human. Based on the accounts of the eyewitness, I mean not just eyewitness, they're victims. 2 females, I don't know if they're adventurers or commoners from a village that they kidnapped and do a lot of things. They don't wear any clothes and was battered when the party found them, and the party managed to escort them back to the entrance, but then they decided to immediately go back inside to investigate this person. Meanwhile, both girls are expected to save themselves. Okay, Island have an extra ragged clothing that she decided to give them a ragged clothing and a dagger for them to protect themselves. Or maybe we'll just ask the oracles. Will Island give her dagger? I think the ragged clothing is something that she will definitely give. She knows that they will need that, especially because she also a woman. But then the dagger, she got her fizzled staff, a magic staff that she cannot use anymore for the time being. This is not a magical staff, but just a normal staff that used to be magical. There's a lore behind it, but I won't explain it here. Check my blog if you want to know more about Island and Borot. So I will ask the oracle, will she give her dagger so that both women can defend themselves? Even. I think it's even because I don't know. Yes and means not only that she give her dagger, but she will also ask both the men, Greenwit and Borot, hey, both of you, don't you have anything that may be useful for them? Are one of them or both of them maybe got poisoned? Because this kind of goblin also tends to use poison. I will say even. Yes, but poisoned, but not really, I think. In this case, Greenwit will give them antitoxin that he hold and say, ladies, I know that both of you are wounded, and I'm not sure if one of you or maybe both of you are poisoned or not. But if you feel weak, if you feel numb or something like that, maybe you can use this. This is an antitoxin that I've prepared before I go here. And the women will said, but you might need it more than us. No, I think it's much better if you both take this. It will be a long way to reach the nearest village, and those clothes and the dagger will not completely protect you, especially if you are weak from the poison. So you better take this. So they will gratefully accept all these items and they will go on the way. I say it's already around 6 o'clock. The sun already goes down, and I think they will use this time to take a rest in the entrance. Greenwheat will stand guard while Borot and Island will drink their water from water skin to recover their HP. And while they're doing that, I will ask if there are any interruption. This is still on the enemy layer, so I will say likely. Yes, but there are interruption, but not from an enemy. Yeah, the interruption is not from an enemy. I will need to check something first.
5 minutes later.
Alright, after some deliberation, I think the yes is actually something that not bad for them. But is it a good one? Is it a good one or something that neither good or bad? I mean something that will not affect their time, their rest. Even, I'll say even. Yes, this is something good, which I have an idea. That's why I was checking with the rule book just now, which means this. Greenwheat put down his shield while he's still holding his sword, and he took the torch from Borot. I think the torch is still okay, and he will stand guard while Borot and Yislan will take their rest and drink their water. And suddenly, from behind them, from the outside of the cave, in some bushes, there's a sound. Everyone immediately stand in guard. Greenwood will tell Borot to pick the shield. You'll need it, kid. And they will be ready to intercept whatever that moves in the bush. And after a while, a figure appeared from the tall grass and say, "Hey, Snubnose, you still alive?" "What?" "Old hag, what are you doing here?" Yes, it's Sybil. Turns out, when she wakes up in the infirmary and when she found out that Greenwheat already went back together with Borot and Island to the goblin nest, she decided that she won't be just staying here in the infirmary waiting for him to come back. So she told the infirmary staff to look for someone who can heal, and she will spend most of the gold that she have to recover herself. We are left with 2 strength before, so I think she will find another person who have cure wounds. 1d4. She will roll for them. We rolled a 4. So cure wounds is restore 1d4 strength per day to a creature you can touch. We rolled a 4, so that means she is healed 4 strength. She was left with 2, so 6. She got 6 strength left. Not the best outcome, yeah, because her max is 7, but not bad. It is not bad. So she told everyone this story and introduced herself to Borot and Islan. Then time passed for them to rest, and the torch will be used for a couple of more minutes. I think 15 minutes for their rest, and they will see that the torch have like halfway already, and Greenwheat will said, "Okay, let's go." While the torch is still lit, we should go now. And I'll say that it will cost her 10 GP to heal herself, and also 1 GP to buy another torch. Sybil will left with 4 GP. Borot will say, "Sir Greenwheat, this is your shield. Thank you for lending it to me." "It's alright, but give it to Sybil. She will need it." Cool. So she will take the shield, which is +1 armor, which put her armor to 1 from 0. much better than nothing. And Greenwit will also give her teleport spellbook back to her. Okay, that's what she will do. So they will go back into the dungeon. So they will go to the last room they were before, the room with the victims, and I will say there are no interruption. So we will roll for a new dungeon room. Typical area, an obstacle blocks the way, objects rare or special item, exit dead ends. Treasury? It makes sense that if this is a treasury and this room got trapped on it. I think in this case, the formation will be Greenwit in the front, Sybil behind him, and then followed by Borot and Island. So the question is, do any one of them realize that there are a trap in this room? I will pick someone with the highest dex to roll, which is Sybil. She has 14 dexterity, so I will roll with her dex for everyone. 14 or less. 18, she didn't see. Maybe because the torch is on Greenwit's hand, she cannot really see what's ahead. So the next question is, what is the trap? What is the nature of the trap? I will roll for Spark Table, action and subject. Hopefully we can deduce something from this. So green will be the first dice, the action dice. Oh, 10 and 10. Prey on honor. Okay, I think I know what this is. Prey on honor will mean for me that the target is the most honorable person in the party, which is Greenwit. His virtue is honorable. It's a sweet coincidence, I think. Yeah, what a coincidence. Greenwit is in the front. They entered the room. They found out that this room is a treasury. A room where the goblins put down their valuables that they rob from the people. There's a food here, there's a trinkets, and curiously in one of the corners there a treasure chest, and this treasure chest emanates an aura that attracts people to come to it, and the one affected will be Greenwit. Yeah, I think this magic effect is like a manipulation magic, only affects one people, and it happened to be Greenwit who are standing in the front. And I think Greenwit will have to do a willpower save here to see if he can realize and free himself from this manipulation magic. For once, I want him to fail. 12 or less. He succeeded. Okay, he succeeded. He walks towards the chest, hearing some voice. Come and take me. I have treasures inside me. And the others will be with Greenwit? Greenwit, what are you doing? I need to take that. Hey Greenwit. Oi, Snub Nose. We don't know what on this chest though. I need to take it. Hey, Snub Nose, come on. There could be anything in that chest. It even could be a trap. I need to. And I think because he hears Sybil's voice, he managed to snap back into reality, and I think it will go like this. Sybil still nagging on him. Hey, Snub Nose, come on, snap out of it already. She will lightly smack the back of Greenwit's head with the flat side of her sword, and yeah, Greenwit will snap. Ouch! What are you doing, Alter? What are you doing moving to that suspicious chest? Huh? Chest? Where? Yeah, I feel like something from that chest telling me to come and open it. maybe it's a good idea for us to stay away from the chest. Good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so this is a treasury. I think like someone to hold some valuables. Is there anything useful that they can find here? Any evidence of who is this mastermind? Is it the person? I'll ask the oracle if there are a clue. Likely. Yes, there's a clue here. They found something. What is that something? Let's ask the oracle again. Green is the action. 7 and 6. Strip word. Strip word can also means being silenced. Who is being silenced here? We will roll for NPC generator, I think. Yeah, that is something that makes sense. NPC generator. Identity leader. Goal: create social. Feature: unusual equipment, specialized technical. Attitude to PC extraordinary. Conversation: upload art. Mystical. I don't think we need the attitude and the conversation. What they found are a crest. These crests are adorned with a picture or engraving of a raven and a dagger. Yiselin will be the one who find the item, and she will show the item to everyone else. Look here. I found something. What's that? This is a crest. Do you know what crest is this? What this symbol represent? Do they? Especially Greenwit and Sybil. I think they know, because Greenwit and Sybil have been staying in this town for a little while. What is the name of the town again? Timberhome. They have been in Timberhome for a little while because of their mishaps and the community service. They should know. I think we know about this. Yes, I remember that crest any day. That is the symbol of a thieving group called the Raven Blade. Yeah, let's call them Raven Blade. They are a group of thief gang that have been menacing Timberhome for a while, until the head of the House of Cromweller, the Baronet, the ruler of the area of Timberhome, orders the Adventure Guild to wipe out this gang. Yeah, I thought every member of that gang have been captured and executed, but to see that there's a crest here, and I think this crest is on a weapon. The crest is adorned on a weapon, so let's see what kind of weapon that has the crest. So we will roll for the weapons table on the rulebook. 16. Longbow, crossbow, or sling. So what is it? Longbow, crossbow, sling. I think if you put a crest, it will be on a crossbow. So why is the crest here? Borot will say maybe a remnants of them. That could be possible. Remnants from a destroyed thieves gang abducting the Lord's daughter for revenge. That's a plausible scenario. We won't know until we find them, so we better continue. We spent too much time here. So I will ask the oracle if the crossbow is still usable. I think it's likely. Yes, and it's in a pristine condition, and they can also find a good amount of bolts that can be used with this crossbow. So yeah, I think the one who will take it will be Sybil, which means she will take the rear. She will give
her shield
to someone else, to Borot, and she will also leave her bucket here. I don't think she will use the bucket for anything. And I will write crossbow, a bulky item. She will hold it. It's a D8. Yeah, crossbow is D8 damage and bulky. And this is a fine quality crossbow too. So they will continue their journey back to the previous room. Any interruption? I'll say likely. Yes, and remember in the last episode that there are some goblins that have run away? They ambushed them in this room. Let's say it's 2 goblins with wolves and 2 normal goblins. So in this room they will find out that they are surrounded by these 5 goblins who outnumber them. You know what? Let me 6. Okay, so there's 6 goblins and 2 of them are riding wolves. And right after they enter the room, I think they will be ambushed. So I will roll initiative for them. Dexterity. Let's see. Alright, Greenwit will succeed. Sybil will also succeed. Meanwhile, Islan will also succeed, but Borat is not. So I think Borat was thinking about the possibility that, thinking about the things that uncovered in the previous room. He, for some reason, tried to rack his brain to make sense of things, and he didn't realize that they are attacked. He is the second in the formation behind Greenwit. He will smack his nose into the plate mail when Greenwit stopped and shouts, "Enemies incoming! We're surrounded!" And that's where we will end our episode. Thank you so much everyone for watching until this point. Will they be able to save the daughter of the Lord, or will they perish here being outnumbered by the goblins in this room? We will find out when we continue to play CAIRN in the next solitary dice roll. Punten!